today you are going to be pretending to be first graders. So I'm going to need your help. Get in the first grade mindset. You are now all 5 or 6 years old and you're feeling very young and you are just learning the letter sound correspondences. And today we're talking about rhyming words. So we're going to be using the book Rhyming Dust Bunnies, one of my favorites if you're not familiar with this book. And there is a sequel to the book here. So this is Here Comes the Big Mean Gray Dust Bunny. And I do have my big mean gray dust bunny that comes back for this book too, which is always fun to look forward to. So before you begin this, I'm going to give everybody a dust bunny to hold on to. Okay, now if I were doing this with kids, I would tell them, first of all, I would not throw the dust bunnies to them, but I'm going to throw them to you. You can handle this. You want to make sure that you have enough dust bunnies for everybody because, of course, your kids will get upset if you don't have a dust bunny for everyone. How are we doing?
We want this one.
Did that? Okay, everybody have one there? Now, I made these dust bunnies, and initially when I did this with a first grade class, I didn't tell students to be careful with the dust bunnies at all. Let's see, I'm going to give some people 2 dust bunnies. If you have 2 dust bunnies, you're going to hold one in each hand. And if you give students 2 dust bunnies, then you want to make sure that they have 2 different colors, okay? So when I didn't tell them to be gentle with the dust bunnies, the first time I taught this, I just handed them out. And at the end of the lesson, I looked over and there was this little child sitting there and they had taken each little strand and pulled it all out. And they had a little pile of little yarn pieces in the eyes sitting at the side. And it was very, very funny and very cute. But now I tell them we have to be gentle. We're not going to pull the eyes off and all the little pieces of yarn. The reason we're using these is not to distract your students, but because you are going to become these dust bunny characters. So we have dust bunny characters in this book, and there are 4 of them. They are the colors that you have here, and they say different things. You can tell what they're saying because they have the speech bubbles. In order to have high level of student engagement, you're going to be noticing if you have the red dust bunny, when the red words come up, you're going to pretend that your red dust bunny is saying that. So show me how you make your dust bunny. Oh yeah, they get really into it. So just the red ones would say that. And then we're going to go through some of these examples. And on these examples, your dust bunnies will each say one and everybody gets to hold them up. Now, if you have 2, you have to keep track. 2 colors and 2 dust bunnies going on. It's very advanced first grade here. So, but this is going to keep them looking and listening at this text so that they are ready to go. Are you all ready, first graders? Okay, here we go. Rhyming dust bunnies. Hello. Here's our green ones. You're talking right now. We are Ed, Ned, Ted, and Bob. We rhyme all the time. That's Bob. Hey, what rhymes with car? Oh, good job, red dust bunnies. You got this. Now we're going to rhyme with car. Far, jar, tar, look. I'm going to have you say those words with me. I'm going to say them first, and then your dust bunny is going to say them, okay? Get ready with your dust bunnies. Far, jar, tar, look. Oh, the red dust bunny. No, Bob, look does not rhyme with car. What rhymes with bug? Oh, good job, green dust bunnies. Get ready. I'm going to say it first. Your dust bunny's going to say it right after me. Rug, hug, mug, look out. I like the voices of your dust bunnies. No, Bob, look out does not rhyme with bug. What rhymes with dog? Oh, did I see everybody's purple dust bunnies? Oh, good job. Here we go. Say them with me. Hog, log, fog. Look out, here comes a big scary monster with a broom. Excellent. Bob, no. Look out, here comes a big scary monster with a broom. Does not rhyme with anything, really. There he is. Okay, then. But here he is. Get ready. Run for it. Let me hear you. Run for it. There they are, all running. Make your dust bunnies run. Okay. Here's the purple dust bunny. Good call, Bob. Okay, so where were we? What rhymes with cat? Get ready. Sat, pat, rat, vacuum cleaner. Oh my goodness, they all got sucked up in the vacuum cleaner. Bob, what rhymes with how do we get out? Here they all are. You can see their little eyes. Help. But fortunately, you know they're going to be okay because they come back in the second book. So we don't have to worry about our dust bunnies. Now I need your help with your dust bunnies. I'm going to give you some rhyming words that were here in the story. We're going to make a top-down web of these rhyming words. So I'm going to give these to you. And you can have your dust bunny hold one of these. And maybe you and your dust bunny can even try to figure out what these words said. Let's see, you have some of those now. There we go. Excellent. So now if you were doing this in a classroom, of course, you would want to make sure that everybody has a word here. The nice thing with the word families that are in this book are that there's a lot of extra words you could add in. Okay, you have those letters. Oh my goodness, you have words in front of you. Would you turn to the person next to you and have your dust bunny say the sounds of those letters that are on your card? Can I do one with you? Okay, here we are. I'm going to pretend to be this dust bunny. At. Ooh. At. What word do we think this is? Everyone? Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, turn to the person next to you. See if you can figure that out. Good. What word do you think? All right, Sam. R. Three, two, one. Oh, I heard some good sounds there. You were looking at the letters. You were remembering the sounds that we have. Well, we're going to make our top-down web here, and I have two words on my first shape. This says rhyming words because this whole lesson is all about rhyming words with our dust bunnies. And our dust bunnies, they rhymed 4 different endings. The OG og ending, the AR ending, the UG ug ending, and the AT ending. Now, when you are teachers and you're using this particular strategy, you want to make sure I don't grab a permanent marker, that you are connecting these with our lines like we do for a top-down web. We always connect them. So you want to draw that on. So here I have, class, let's say these all together, our rhyming words, our word families. Here we go. Og, let me hear you. Og, R, ug, and at. So I want you to look at your words and have your dust bunnies look at them. If you have an og word, would your dust bunny come up here and put your circle on our top-down web. Come on up, dust bunnies with og words. Oh, excellent. Oh, I love how your dust bunnies are moving quietly. They're doing such a great job. What smart dust bunnies. I love it. Any more odds? Oh, okay, looks good. I'm gonna draw my line to connect all of these. Let's say these words together. Get your dust bunnies ready to read them. These are our og families. We have hog, fog, dog, and log. Beautiful. Okay, dust bunnies, if you have an R, A-R word, would you bring that up? Good job tiptoeing. Oh, I'm noticing that these words end in AR, which is an R-controlled vowel. So it makes that special R sound. Oh, here's R, tar, jar, and far. Would you say those with me? Here we go. Car, tar, jar, and far. Great. Okay. Dust bunnies. Oh, I'm going to skip around. You thought I was going to ask for the UG words. I want the at words. Which dust bunnies have an at word? Come on up. Good job. I'm going to connect these while you do that. Great. Oh, terrific. At words are some of my favorites because you know that I love my cats. And cat is an at word. So here we have cat, rat, pat, and sat. Would you say them with me? Cat, rat, pat, and sat. Well, dust bunnies, you look tired. I didn't see you standing up to say your words. Would you say them again with me? Here we go. Cat, rat, pat, and sat. Oh, good job, friends. Okay, there are a few more shapes to bring up our UG words. Come on up, dust bunnies. Put your UG words up. Oh, I like how careful you're being with these. Thank you for taking such good care of the dust bunnies. Excellent. Let me connect those. So I know, because I'm using my top-down web, that all of these are examples of our word families because they're all the pink circles. Let's read these words in the UG word family. Here we go. Rug, mug, bug, hug. Oh my goodness, there are so many words up here that the dust bunnies went and rhymed. I want to read them through one more time with you, and then I have a little activity you're going to do. Are you ready? Here we go. These are the odd words. Everybody get your dust bunnies up. We're going to go fast. Are you ready, dust bunnies? Okay. Og, hog, fog, dog, log, R, car, tar, jar, far, ugh, rug, mug, bug, hug, at, cat, rat, pat, sat. Oh, great job rhyming, dust bunnies. Okay, your dust bunnies are gonna sit right next to you, and I'm gonna give you a paper, and you're gonna take your pencil out, and you're going to fill in your own top-down web. But you know what? I left this top-down web up here. I think it might be too easy for you. Now, teachers, I'm going to step out of character for a second. You know your class. If your students need this left up as a scaffold, that is fine. If you feel they can do the next part with you taking it down, we know that you remember things better if you have to pull them out of your brain and retrieve it yourself. So I prefer to take down the examples, but you wouldn't have to. So let me come over here. What I have up online for you is a template that you can use. And this is the Dust Bunny template paper. So what I do is, let me see if I can shrink this down a little bit. don't think it's going to let me. There. So I would have this paper for every student. I've taken the exact same top-down web with my word families, and I've put in the rhyme part of the word. Remember, the rhyme is the vowel and what comes after it. So I would ask my students, you're going to make your own words now. Maybe you're going to look up here for some ideas if your kids needed the scaffolding. Or I have taken this down and I say to them, you're going to have to remember now, what are some of, where's my chart? The R words. What letter can I put in front of AR to make a word? Let's do one together. What could I put here? What letter would work? Yeah. F for far. That would be great. You and your dust bunny are going to fill in the starting letters. Now, the great thing with this is you can scaffold it up a level too if you need to. Like with the R's, you might have some students that are already working on blends where they come up with star and they're putting 2 letters in front as the onset before the rhyme. And that would work great too. So you're giving them, they're not drawing the whole top-down web because in first grade, that's going to take a lot of time that you don't really have. We want to focus in on the most important thing and get right to the writing of the letters there.